Mimi kwa majina ni Alfred kijana. Nafanya kazi ya bodaboda baiskeli. Naanza saa 12 kupeleka hii baiskeli yangu mpaka saa 1 hivi. Niko na watoto 4. Kuna mtoto mdogo wa miaka 2 mwenye napelekanga daycare. Namwekea kauji yake, nampanga vizuri, namubeba nampeleka daycare. Kwa maana mimi niko na nafasi, mimi sijaandikwa na mtu.
APHRC has done intensive work in Nairobi. So for us to be able to effectively evaluate the effectiveness of this project, we chose a virgin location, an area where such intervention had not been done. So that is why we settled on Nakuru West, because again, it is a resource poor setting, and we would be able to really get the right outcomes in that area.
We had a visit around the childcare facilities just to see what the current picture was. And we noted that many of the childcare facilities were not being run in the way that they should be. It wasn't what we would consider being the best quality for young children.
Yes, there have been daycares around this place, but they're only meant for commercial, and the kids were being held in a very small house. Even those who were taking care of the kids didn't have any amenity. And so we welcomed this opportunity for Kidogo to come in and help our community and have a center of excellence with the daycare, something that is a model that can be able to help all the other daycares around this place to do and take care of the kids.
We are evaluating the work that is being done by Kidogo, and our focus is to ensure that the children of Nakuru County, they get the best quality of care, and this avails opportunity for their parents to be able to also engage in meaningful paid work.
Naona bibi yangu ako free kuenda kazi yake, ana wasiwasi, anajua penye ameacha mtoto iko safe.
Many of the childcare providers in the Nakuru County are women. Now, bring men into the picture. They start asking questions like, what questions is this? What questions are these you're asking our women? Why do you want to empower women? They started, I think they felt a sense of being threatened, their status in the household and also society as a whole being threatened.
By the time we talk about parental engagement, we don't only involve women, we also bring in male parents to, like, yes, we educate them on the responsibility as male parents, at the same time on why they should be involved in the education of their children.
Daycare inasaidia wazazi sana kwa sababu wakati daycare sikukua walikuwa wanateseka sana mali wanapeleka watoto. Lakini sasa hivi daycare ziko, wanatuachia watoto wanaenda kazi. Wako free kabisa sasa kufanya kazi sawa bila kusumbuliwa. Kuna wakati wengine walikuwa wanaenda nao kazini watoto, lakini sasa hivi daycare ziko, wanafurahia kabisa kukaa na daycare.
When I think about the relationship with the different stakeholders, when we got into Nakuru County, we engaged with the Department of Health and Education. And what they told us, the Department of Health, we started talking about childcare services, and the Department of Health told us that we are concerned with nutrition and health in terms of immunization and ensuring that children are healthy.
We ensure that these children are fully immunized to protect other preventable diseases, e.g. polio, which we want to eliminate.
And when we talked to the Department of Education, they told us that their responsibility is for children who are aged 4 years and above. So it was like these children who are 0 to 3 years within the childcare sector, there was no department that was really concerned with them. So we had engagements also with the Department of Social Services.
We are talking about those facilities that can be able to give the services as required by a child of that level. We work very closely with other departments of the county government to ensure that this mandate is properly articulated as it is enshrined in all the laws of this country, including the Constitution of Kenya.
You realize that these children, if there is a daycare around, daycare provide for them an opportunity to socialize so they can, at an early age, learn to cope with others, learn to interact, build their communication skills. They need opportunities to play. They need opportunities even to manipulate things. And that is a process of learning and maturing physically. Emotionally, they get to interact with others.
By the time we came in, Kidogo was not existing anywhere around here. So we came in with the support of APHRC, to lobby them, have an MOU. Then they gave us a ground to go and start the operations of the program. So the first win was the acceptance of the county government for we to have this project.
Daycare inasaidia watoto kwa maana kuna watoto wenye hawakuwa wanajua hata kucheza, lakini sasa kwa daycare naona hata huyo mama yenye anapelekea anacheza na watoto vizuri, watoto wanafurahi na yeye. Sasa naona daycare iko sawa.
Wazazi wananiletea asubuhi na kaa nao, tunacheza nao, alafu inafika masaa ya uchi, wanakunywa uchi masaa 4 hivi. Haya, kutoka hapo tena tunatoka nje, outdoor, tunacheza nao nje kidogo na mifara. Tukimaliza tunarudi kwa nyumba. Sasa tunapata lunch imefika, ndio hiyo sasa tunakula lunch. Mwenye amesikia kulala nampeleka analala, alafu ndio tuendelee mpaka jioni mpaka wazazi wao wakujie.
You know, it is a customary kind of thinking that the small children belong to women. So we need to embrace the men involvement in childcare.
It's important for a child to have the care of both parents. So what we need to do is to have strategies, to work more towards having strategies that can bring men more into the care responsibilities.
There is that notion whereby we leave these things to the women, which is not right, because all of us are parents. It is a good experience as a parent. So it has taught me a lot whereby the kids, the relationship of you and the child starts from the tender age. So it's very important for men to venture into this, and it's also helpful for them also to support their women to venture into this daycare business, whereby these women will get something out of it, and they will have an experience of how to handle these young kids, which was not common in our society.
Why should a man be behind? What is your role? And you're also a parent. Do you also want to see your children grow well? So, looking at the Constitution, you have a role to play. Looking at even the policies within children, protecting children, a father has a role to play.
I've seen some fathers coming in to pick their kids, and that has been a positive indicator that at least the family is realizing the importance of everyone taking responsibility dealing with these kids.
Why daycares are there? There is a bill which, if passed, and I'm sure it is on the process of almost being just passed, that children should now be given that guidance when they are 0 to 3 years old. So you'll realize that in totality, the government is concerned about its citizens, starting from 0 to adulthood.
We hope that these conversations will be able to push for the establishment, for the implementation and the enactment of the Childcare Facilities Bill that seeks to provide uniformity in the service of care that is being provided for these children under 3s.
So stakeholders and policymakers can adopt this model and scale it in other areas.
The caregivers have finally approved our project and made it part of them. So they are like our champions.
Some of the wins that we would like to see through this project is standardization in the quality of childcare service provision. So we would like to see whichever county you go to, the 47 counties in Kenya, if you visit a childcare facility in a low-income setting, you're seeing the same quality standards, same quality of services being provided.
As we have worked together with this organization for the last 2 years, is to ensure that Nakuru will be a center of excellency, where other counties will be visiting Nakuru to get more knowledge on how to bring and sustain these facilities.
Malezi ya daycare ni mzuri, analindwa vizuri, hakuna kutoka nje kucheza. Unakuta jioni ukimchukua mtoto ni msafi.
Quality childcare for children under the age of 3 ensures better outcomes for our children.
We are grateful to Kidogo to be able to come to this community and help the door not just to be open, but to flang it open with opportunities and hope for every child who is coming. And we say, let the children come to me, just as Christ said, let them come. Thank you.